Hello Internet, this is Scott with Scott's Garage, and I want to make just a very short video on the proper way to remove the passenger side airbag and cover on a 2005 Ford Focus, and I'm sure probably other Ford products in the year 2005. I want you to learn from my mistake. Now you can see obviously that the airbag cover and airbag have been removed already. This is part of a much larger project, this 2005 Ford Focus hatch, and I'm removing the entire dash. It's really a huge project, but it's an attempt to get the AC to work correctly, and I'm in the process of getting to this evaporator core that's buried. You have to take the dash off in order to get to it. This is the replacement. So anyway, to do that, to remove the dash, you have to take the airbags out. The driver's side, no problem. Passenger side, I really struggled. Now, I want to say from the start that if you are doing this, this video, I mean, a lot went into this to get to this point, but you have to disconnect the battery, both leads, and also deplete any power that might be left in your system by turning on headlights or something. That just get rid of all the power before you attempt anything like this. But anyway, I'm used to covers, airbag covers, that you simply take a screwdriver and you go around the edge, and it comes off, and the whole thing comes off, and it's separate from the actual airbag. But in the 2005 Ford Focus, that's not the case. So what I did is I was able to get the bottom edge and the sides up to a point. You can see where I struggled up, but then the back part just would not budge. And if you can visualize this in the car, so I'm looking at it, and then I look back here and realize, oh, it's part of there's a bracket back here, a very substantial bracket, and there are 3 studs with 3 nuts. And so what I did is I worked at it. It really was a struggle because the studs turn with the nuts, but this is a 10 millimeter, and I was able to just put a screwdriver up here, pry, put pressure, in order to eventually get these nuts to come off. It just took forever. There's a better solution for this, and when I was trying to look from underneath, I just couldn't see any practical way to disconnect the cover from underneath, but there is. So what I'm going to do is just show you the secret here. So I'm going to take the cover off. So this bracket attaches to the cover, obviously, but there's a way for the entire thing to be removed, and that is by basically separating. There's 2 brackets here, and these 2 bolts, if you can get to them, and you take these bolts out, your airbag cover will come right out, theoretically. So this is the bottom side, and I'm going to put this back in place and crawl under there, show you a video of how hidden these are, but how to locate them. And again, 10 millimeter, I think the only way is probably just a wrench. I don't think you can get a socket back there, but you should be able to take these 2 off and then just pull the cover right off. Okay, first of all, you have to remove 2 of the air ducts. So these are just plastic ducts. They're held in by these little pins here. They come out relatively easy. You just have to pop the pins, but if you can visualize this goes inside, in and underneath, and hooks up there. You have to take that out. And then the other one, so I'm just going to go underneath here, and I'm looking from underneath. So there's another air duct right here, and it's a smaller tube, but you absolutely have to take that out or you're not going to see. But those 2 bolts that I referred to before, the access points, one of them is right there, so you obviously have to remove this to get on the back side, and the other one is right back there. Remove that to get the other side. Again, 10 millimeter. So work from below. Don't make the mistake I made. Take the 2 air ducts out, including this one. 10 millimeter. Take these off, and then the airbag cover will come right off. If you like the video, please hit like.